You wake already tired, alarm blinking before sunrise, mind listing lunches, drop-offs, deadlines, and the laundry you folded in your head at 3 a.m. Even in this fog, nothing is wrong with you. You're carrying a lot and still showing up. You carry an invisible weight with the backpack, the snack list, the worries, each step heavier than the last, though no one else sees it. Your effort counts, even when it's quiet and unseen. You put on a brave smile at the mirror, smoothing hair and doubts, promising yourself today you'll find energy you can't quite feel yet. Keep that promise gentle, small is still forward. Tiny cracks appear when coffee spills on the lunchbox and keys slip under the couch, and patience thins before the day truly begins. You pause, exhale, and remind yourself, this moment doesn't define the day. The same loop repeats, rush, fix, hurry, apologize, repeat, while your own needs wait quietly on the last line of your list. Today, we'll move your name up a line or two. At your hybrid desk, camera off, you swallow a sigh as your shoulders ache, and the lower back twinge returns like an old ringtone. Let's meet your body where it is, with care not criticism. You tell yourself to toughen up, to do more, to stop slacking, even though you are carrying an entire household's heartbeat in yours. Try a softer voice. You're doing your best, and that is worthy. You've tried apps, classes, dance challenges, and late-night promises, but real life keeps interrupting, and your motivation slips like socks on hardwood. This time, we'll build tiny wins that withstand interruptions. Slowly, you start thinking maybe you're the problem, as if discipline skipped your name and left you chasing after everyone else's needs forever. You are not the problem. The plan just wasn't made for your real life yet. On the school sidewalk, you watch other parents jogging strollers or laughing after class, and you feel paused while their lives fast forward. You deserve momentum that fits your season, not theirs. That night, you finally let tears slip into the pillow, quiet as a secret, because the kids are sleeping and you must be strong. Strength also looks like softness and letting feelings move through. You cancel on friends, skip calls, and shrink your world to boxes on a screen, because numbing feels simpler than hoping again. We'll rebuild hope in minutes, not miles. You wonder if the spark went out for good, if energy and patience are luxuries reserved for someone with fewer plates spinning. It isn't gone, it's waiting under the noise, ready to be coaxed back. How long can you pour from an empty cup? And who cares for you when you spend every drop on everyone else? Tonight, we learn to refill, one breath, one stretch, one honest minute at a time. In a small pause between dishes and emails, your breath slows and a whisper surfaces, soft as steam from a kettle. This is the doorway, step through gently. What if it didn't have to be perfect, just honest, 5 minutes that count more than another hour spent scrolling away? 5 minutes can tip a whole day toward better. Curiosity nudges you like a friendly hand, wondering how a body remembers joy after years of caregiving and careful postponement. Let curiosity lead. It knows the shortcut back to you. Maybe you were never broken. Maybe you just needed guidance made for real life, kinder cues, and moves that fit a living room. We'll make room for grace and gradual strength. You realize no one taught postpartum energy management, how tiny habits beat willpower, or how to build strength gently despite tight shoulders and a tender back. We'll learn together, simply and kindly. Struggling never meant you were weak. It meant you were human, doing impossible math with time and love while still deserving care. Today, compassion is the starting line. You loosen expectations like a tight ponytail, letting relief slide over your shoulders as self-blame dissolves into something lighter and kinder. You're allowed to start again, softly. You begin with 5 honest minutes. Inhale 4, exhale 6, 20 marching steps, wall push-ups, and a promise that today counts however small. Micro wins become macro change. Those minutes ripple into a little dance with the kids, a stretch while pasta boils, a staircase carry that feels easier than yesterday. Life joins in instead of getting in the way. Pride arrives quiet but certain, like sunlight warming your back, and you hear yourself whisper, "I did that, even if nobody else noticed." Let that whisper become your soundtrack. With movement returning, your thoughts untangle, and decisions feel lighter, like someone tidied the hall closet inside your mind. Clarity makes the day smoother to hold. You notice energy returning like a slow tide, steady enough to lift groceries, and still offer patience for reading the same story twice. Strength shows up in everyday moments first. Unexpectedly, sleep softens, headaches fade, and your temper cools faster, proof that 5 minutes can change a day more than perfection ever did. Progress feels like gentleness, not pressure. Confidence rises in small increments. One streaked calendar square, one extra flight of stairs, one deeper breath through a tricky homework meltdown. Momentum loves evidence, and you're collecting it. The old story that you can't stay consistent loosens its grip, replaced by proof scribbled in tiny victories and kinder self-talk. You rewrite the script in real time. You feel strength arriving from the inside out, not flashy, just reliable, like a friend who shows up every time you ask. Reliable strength is the kind you can live in. Your actions finally align with the vision. Morning mobility, lunchtime walk calls, evening stretches, and weekends where the kids join the playlist party. Alignment feels like less friction, more flow. You notice yourself choosing water, stepping outside for breath, and turning frustration into wall-sit races with giggling teammates who call you coach. Play becomes part of the plan. What once felt impossible, like consistent movement and restful sleep, now unfolds as normal, built from merciful minutes and gentle persistence. This is sustainable because it fits. You feel steady inside, able to pause before reacting, trusting your breath to carry you through the messy middle moments. Calm becomes a skill you practice daily. With movement, your mind reorganizes, leaving room for ideas, humor, and the patience to teach shoelaces without the pulse of hurry. Spacious thinking changes everything. You reconnect with friends and family because you've made space inside, meeting them with presence instead of the fog of depletion. Connection refuels you too. New opportunities appear because your energy allows yes, trying a community class, leading a walking meeting, or submitting an idea you once kept quiet. Energy opens doors. Life expands at the edges, colors return brighter, and your world feels more yours because you chose progress instead of perfection. Expansion can be gentle and joyful. You've become someone new in familiar skin, a mother who moves, breathes, and trusts her strength to carry what matters without carrying it alone. Support is part of strength. Confidence no longer needs pretending because it lives in your breath, your posture, your calendar streak, and the way you forgive off days quickly. You are building something durable. Your choices now align with your values. Family, health, presence, and movement becomes the thread that holds the day together. This is a life you can maintain. Looking back, you see the first 5 minutes, the spilled coffee, the tears, and the patient rebuild that turned hope into muscle. You earned every inch of this. This is the moment things click, when you realize the program is simply you showing up, breath by breath, step by step, day by day. The simplest plan is the most reliable. You are not who you were at the start, because strength grew quietly while you were busy loving everyone, including yourself. Stand tall, you built this steadiness. If you're ready, take the next gentle step. 5 minutes, 2 songs, 3 stretches, because becoming yourself is the most important goal of all. See you tomorrow, same time, same kindness.